I've just been having a conversation with somebody, and it led me to want to say something about vulnerability actually and different facets of our personality. Very often when we're at work or in different situations, we all put on a mask. In fact, the word personality derives from persona, which derives from the word mask. So to a certain extent, we all know how we need to conduct ourselves in certain situations, how to adapt to circumstances, and to a certain extent that's healthy. But actually sometimes showing who you really are and the different facets of your personality is extremely attractive. So the reason that I'm talking about this is because I recently went to see the film Mary Queen of Scots, a fantastic film if you like historical dramas. And it's all about the relationship between and the dynamics between Mary Queen of Scots and Queen Elizabeth I. It's a fantastic film, really beautiful, really well acted. But actually the person that stood out for me was the woman, the actress Margot Robbie playing Queen Elizabeth I. It was such a powerful depiction of different facets of a leader and different sort of traits of their personality that perhaps I hadn't seen depicted before, and it really struck me. There was an incredible amount of, as you would imagine, as the ruling monarch, strength, determination, leadership, and particularly the bit where she apparently says, I am going to act like a man, I am going to think like a man to survive. She was an incredibly smart woman and very brave and very strong in a very difficult circumstance where women weren't typically, you know, seen as leaders, but she was there, she was very strong, very determined. But also there were scenes where she was incredibly vulnerable. And actually that juxtaposition, get my words out, between her strength and her vulnerability was actually really attractive. It was something that really struck me in terms of vulnerability isn't something we should always hide from. And in fact, it can endear others to us. So sometimes I've had situations where I've felt that I've needed to put on a brave front, either at work or in personal relationships. And in fact, I wrote a whole book in it, From Vulnerable to Invincible, about actually if you embrace your vulnerability, it's a real strength in terms of how other people see you and how other people can relate to you. Not necessarily just the mask that you put on all the time. We're all lots of different characteristics and personality types. We're often never just the same person all the time, and it's worth embracing that. And I just wanted to leave this with you because I saw the film and it really struck me how someone so strong could really admit their vulnerability within the environment that they felt safe within. So I recommend the film, and if you'd like any skills, tips or techniques about how to embrace your vulnerability, then get in touch.